Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Al from the Palestinian School in Doha, Qatar. Today I will explain for you Unit 13, Period 3. Let's get started. Exercise 1, page 30. Listen and repeat the words. Now I will play the words twice. First listen, then listen and repeat.
Acceptable. Consider. Empty. However. Impolite. Normal. Raise. Remain.
Okay, now I will play the words again. Listen and repeat.
Acceptable. Consider. Empty. However. Impolite. Normal. Raise. Remain.
The lesson's vocabulary. This lesson has 8 new vocabulary. Now I will explain them one by one. The first word is acceptable. Acceptable. Acceptable is an adjective. Acceptable is an adjective. Acceptable means normal or good enough. It is acceptable. So acceptable means normal or good enough. An example on acceptable is it is acceptable to eat with the right hand only. It is acceptable to eat with the right hand only. The second word is consider. Consider. Consider is verb. Consider means to form an opinion about something. Consider means to form an opinion about something. An example is Palestinians consider learning English is very important. The third word is empty. Empty is an adjective. Look at those pictures. The first one is empty. It has nothing, empty. But the other one is full. Look here, empty, an empty glass. It doesn't have anything in it. The other one is full. It's full of juice. An example is, your glass is empty. Would you like some more lemonade? The next word is however. However. However is an adverb. However means nevertheless or in spite of that. Nevertheless or in spite of that. An example is, we haven't yet won. However, we shall keep trying. We haven't yet won. However, we shall keep trying. Next, impolite. Impolite. Impolite is an adjective. Look at this picture. Is this behavior polite or impolite? Impolite. Can you think of the meaning of impolite? What does that mean? Yes, impolite means having bad manners, because this is a bad manner. The opposite of impolite is polite. So the antonym of impolite is polite. The next word, normal. Normal is an adjective. Normal means okay or not bad. It is okay, so it's not bad. An example is, it is normal to eat with your hand in Palestine. So it's okay to eat with your hand. It is not bad to eat with your hand in Palestine. Raise. Raise is a verb. Raise. Look at this girl. She raised her hand. Raise her hand is up. Raise means to move or lift something to a higher position. Raise. The last word is remain. Remain. Remain is a verb. It means to stay in the same place or to continue in the same state or condition. An example is, they left while I remained at home. I stayed at home. Remain means stay or to continue in the same state. So here, they left while I remained at home or I stayed at home. Word formation. Today we have two pairs of words which are accept and acceptable and polite and impolite. I will explain them one by one. The first word is a verb. It is accept. Accept means to take something that someone offers you or to agree to do something that someone asks you to do. Accept, verb. An example is, he accepted the invitation to stay with us. He accepted the invitation to stay with us. The second word is acceptable. Look here at this part. It is called suffixes. A suffix is a part of word that is added to add a new meaning or to change the meaning. Okay, again, acceptable. This part, able, is a suffix. The suffix is another part which is added to the word to change the meaning. It was accept, it became acceptable. Acceptable means normal or good enough. Okay, let's move to the second pair. It is polite and impolite. Polite is an adjective. It means behaving or speaking in a way that is correct for the social situation you are in. So polite is an adjective. The second word is impolite. Look at this part here. We call this part a prefix. It is a prefix. Pre means before. Prefix is a part which is added to the word to change the meaning. Polite became impolite. Another word, another meaning. Impolite means having bad manners. Exercise 2, page 30. Working pairs talk about these questions. Question 1. How important are table manners? Question 2. What are the most important table manners in Palestine? This is a speaking exercise. In this exercise, you need to think and talk about the eating etiquettes in Palestine. Like to eat with your right hand. In Palestine, we eat with our right hand. In addition, we eat from the plate which is in front of us. We eat slowly, we eat quietly, etc. And in general, to think and talk about the etiquette and the good behavior which we follow when we eat in Palestine. Exercise 3. Listen and read. Answer the questions about the passage. Here you have 3 questions about the text. Before listening to the audio, you need to read the questions and understand them. Then I will play the audio. Always, when you have a listening question, first read the questions very well, then listen to the audio. Question number 1. This passage talks about a country. Look quickly, which country? Question 2. How many times is the name of the country in the passage? Question number 3. What helps you to find the word in the passage? Now I will play the audio. Listen carefully.
If you think food is only about eating, think again. What we eat is interesting and important, but so is how we eat it. Table manners are different in different places, but most different in China. Here are a number of examples. In most parts of the world, plates and bowls should remain on the table. People raise the food from their plate to their mouth. However, in China, they raise rice bowls to the mouth. In some countries, people think it is impolite to make a noise when you are eating. However, in China, people consider it acceptable to make a noise when you drink soup. In most countries, it is normal to finish all the food on your plate to show you like it. However, in China, it is polite to leave some food on your plate. This shows you are full. If you empty your plate, people will think you are still hungry and they will give you more.
The answers. Now, after you have finished listening to the audio, let's take the questions one by one. Question 1. The passage talks about a country. Look quickly. Which country? Yes, it's China. Very good. How did you know? I think from the picture of the boy. He looks Chinese. Question 2. How many times is the name of the country in the passage? Did you know? Yes, correct. 4 times. The name of the country was mentioned 4 times. Question number 3. What helps you to find the word in the passage? What helps you to find the word in the passage? Did you know the answer? Yes, correct. It is the capital C. The capital C helped you find the correct words. Exercise 4. In this exercise, you have 3 sentences. Read them. Then tick the true sentences and cross the wrong ones, then write the correct answer. Let's read them one by one. After that, I'll give you some time so that you can think and tick the true sentences and cross the false ones, then to write the correct sentence for each wrong one. The first one. Table manners are not the same in all parts of the world. Number 2. In China, it is normal for rice balls to remain on the table when eating. 3. It is acceptable to make noise when you eat in many countries. Okay, I'll give you some time, then we will complete. Yes, have you finished? Okay, let's take them one by one. Question 1. Table manners are not the same in all parts of the world. What do you think? Yes, correct. Table manners are not the same in all parts of the world. Each country may be different from the other one. Question 2. In China, it is normal for rice balls to remain on the table when eating. Give me the answer. Yes, it's wrong. What is the correct answer? Good. The correct answer is, in China, it is normal to raise the bowl rice to the mouth. In China, it is normal to raise the bowl rice to the mouth. Question number 3. It is acceptable to make noise when you eat in many countries. It is acceptable to make noise when you eat in many countries. What do you think? Yes, it is wrong. The correct answer is, it is not acceptable to make noise when you eat in many countries. Thank you. Exercise 5. Read and answer the questions. Here you have two questions about the text. Question number 1. What does it mean if you finish your food in most countries? Question number 2. What does it mean if you finish your food in China? Now you need to read the text so that you can find the true answers for these questions. I'll give you some time, then we will complete. Have you finished reading? Good. Yes, give me the answers. Number 1. What does it mean if you finish your food in most countries? Very good. Yes, it means that you like it. Number 2. What does it mean if you finish your food in China? You are right. The answer is, it means you are still hungry and you want more. Finally, you need to get from this passage, from the text, some synonyms, some antonyms, some words that refer to some pronouns. So please bring a pencil and a piece of paper to write your answers, then we will check them together. First, the synonym of. Here you will find three words. They are just, necessary, and stay. Find the synonyms of these words from the text. I'll give you some time, then we will check them together. Read the text and find the synonyms of these words. Have you finished? Okay, let's check. Just. What is the synonym of just? Yes, only. Very good. Only means just. What is the synonym of necessary? Excellent. Important. Important means necessary. Finally, stay. What is the synonym of stay? Remain. Remain means stay. Thank you. Now let's move to the antonyms or the opposite. What is the opposite of these words? The first word is boring, the second is strange, and the third one is thick. Let's take them one by one. Boring. What is the opposite of boring? Have you found it? Excellent. Boring means, the opposite of boring is interesting. Very good. Interesting is the opposite of boring. Next, strange. What is the antonym or the opposite of strange? Normal. Excellent. The opposite of normal is strange. Next, take. The opposite of take is give. Thank you. Well done. Finally, the underlined pronoun refers to. Here you have two pronouns. The first pronoun is they, and the second one is it. What is or what are the words that refer to these pronouns? They. Very good. They refers to the people of China. Here, people raise the food from their plate to their mouth. People raise the food from their plate to their mouth. However, in China, they raise rice balls to the mouth. So they refers to the people of China. The second pronoun is it. Here, in most countries, it is normal to finish all the food on your plate to show you like it. So it refers to what? Very good. It refers to the food on your plate. Thank you very much. I hope that you understood the lesson. See you soon.